Greetings, 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 and welcome to Cinnamon Night Entertainment. Hello. It's time for us to continue this Nomad Challenge. Kind of got things a little bit caught up to through my backlog a little bit here. So yeah, let's get going. Still don't know if I'm going to be doing some other things I've been thinking of releasing. But hey, you know what? It's all a thing. Alright, let's go with El Nomado. See where we're at, what we're doing. Last time we had a bit of a strange boss fight, which we can do again. We can always go back. I've got our heat shield. Barrel. Alright. We were getting set up to do a water run. The game's thinking rover. Overly heavy, which happens sometimes. Alright. How are our needs? Yeah, good enough. What time is it? 7 a.m. It's the morning. So let's go. So the next thing we're gonna do is establish our pretty consistent water source. Alright, gotta clear out this thing. It bugs the crap out of me. Ever living crap. I hope everything's recording okay. Because my wonderful system freezes. I believe I've stated, a couple hundred times. Where? Oh, we're still cool. That should stop that. Nope, I'm missing one. Oh, the actual site of the train. Don't worry, we're getting to the train. I do love me some trains. You're gonna probably see the train today. And it's not a very long dimension. It's just a fun one. Alright. Do our normal path to get up to the Fortress of Constructitude? Drillitude. I don't know. It's a fancy little fortress. That's all I got. So we're going to be going down here. Before we do that, you're going to wonder why the heck I'm doing what I'm doing. But I want to get this done before I leave the place. And boom. Alright. So what we have up here is a little area right here. And up there is, we're going to build some ramps up there. We're going to hope we can get this to be to here. Which I think about here will be good. You'll see why shortly. I also don't want to be carrying these things the whole time. They're heavy. Alright, and from here, we got our ramps together. So we're going to be trying to get to that door over there. Which at the moment we can't open. This is called, you're playing a construction game. Creative exploring is one of the things you do. And there's some stuff. Oh, where's my headlamp? There it is. Some stuff up here. Like, there's a little bit to explore up here. Not much. You can go around the ledge. It's mostly an extra area. I don't know how many people actually bothered to do what I'm going to do to explore. I'm sure the more thorough explorers. But the people just zooming through the game, I would guess not. And, ooh, that's the wrong side. This side here. No, not this side. Where did I put my ramp? Over here. Yeah, okay. And we got a ramp that we can get up there. Okay. So we got a side mission that's going to be a little bit of a pain. once it's done, it's done. Alright. This area right here is some of the old mines I showed several episodes back. But we're going to start running through this place. And we're going to fight a lot of really annoying enemies. Get you reloaded. The wonderful invisible annoyances. Because they're all over the place in here. Plus side, this is a great hunting ground to get the dust that they drop, if you can get them to drop it. Yeah. Got my combat, got my balloon. There he is. Plus side, you get the powder crystal, which is useful for a lot of things. Okay, I came up from around here, and I'm following the left wall. This is generally how I try to acknowledge all of that. It's got some twists and turns, but figure a little, this is a freaking maze. Following a left, oh, we got lucky. Got an area that's been completely corrupted. Here is some people, it's their first seed that they get for the rice. You can also set up a workbench here and turn this into a base. And this opens up into here. There's going to be a snag vine seed. We're going to need one of those later. It's good to have one. Mushrooms. And this purple liquid. There's a portal. But we're going to fill this because this is here. Let's anti-juice. Well, wash yourself in it. It is not corrupted. It's clean. I've never tried cooking with it. I'm probably going to try cooking with it for my possible cooking video, but we now have a barrel full of it. I don't think there's... I didn't mean to actually run into that. Yeah, it teleports you right above. I don't think there's anything else down here. Although it's worth a check, not that we've got some good diving gear. It's all just fancy rock. Alright, now we purposely go into here. And we're up above the mine, this little closed area here. It's very pretty. I love the way this looks. This game's pretty! Got a random long haul. Getting lots of good strength XP right now, though. Which we need a lot of still. We're so weak. Only strength 10. And... boom, boom. We're up here. Now, anytime we want to get a fresh source of water, we just come straight here. And we've got it. Now, I can make that probably a little closer. I would need... oh well, not going to worry about it. Let's bring this back to base because we got a train job to complete. And I like trains. It's going to be about as much of a pain securing this as it is actually running through the train. I still haven't gotten up in here, have I? Put you here. And around. Barrel works. Lock it, kick it open so it goes through the object. Start another Dr. Nance.
It's been perhaps the most difficult IS to study so far. We first thought it was simply refracting light through its crystalline form. But now we're not so sure.
There we go, it's popping through the radio
It
now.
appears shrouded by some kind of aura that renders it almost entirely transparent to visible light. The creature moves at incredible speed, so catching one for study will be challenging. Obviously, I have left Dr. Stern in charge of the investigation.
Ta-da! Oh, redacted. Interesting. I didn't realize it was redacted. Interesting. Yep, they're invisible enemies. Do-do-do. Back to our office. Drop off our water and get ready for the train job. Which overall is going to be an interesting experience for me, but we have drinking water now. We're a little hungry. I've got a ton of MREs, don't I? Yeah, well enough. Go ahead and eat that. And then drop off. There's seeds. Drop off the seeds in here. And got ammo. Got meds. I don't need that many syringes with me. Probably picked up a first aid kit somewhere that I wasn't paying attention to. And yep. Meds, bandages, radiation suit. We will need the radiation suit. My extra headlamp. Let's charge up the current headlamp I'm using. Oops. Not what I intended to do. Yeah, spear. I'll charge everything up. All right. It's only noon. You know, I'll take this as a moment to refresh my sleep, because depending how long this takes, my character might be super tired, and I'll go use the little bucket ring while I'm at it. All right, and boom. All right. Now, to the train. Which, I'm going to take this with me up there. The card will just be useful for bringing everything back. Normally when I do this, I have happened to, as I've described before, my base is by the transit center. We're about to unlock another spot. It's been brought up to my attention that I should, if I really want to be an Abiotic Factor guy, I should try a hardcore mode at some point. And I might be willing to give that a try. I originally abandoned the concept because I thought it might be a little too, let me put you there. Involved, and some of the stuff is really kind of annoying because it's the game still has glitches. It's still an early release right now, but it's worth a consideration, and I may end up doing it. We'll see. All right. So there's another tram, which we're gonna just send back to the tram station. We don't need it. We might use it for something. Come back. But we've unlocked it, so we can go back to the tram station now. I have zero interest in turning this into anything other than a murder spree that hopefully nothing will have a chance to fight, back. I don't know why I picked up a stapler. Duct tape is definitely a take. Money. I already grabbed a stapler, might as well grab a second one. Got another Dr. Mance.
Dr. Tenku appears to have made a breakthrough.
Which will play in the background
But this time,
while I look at the email, Portal Ground, the Rock Lurks.
Can't believe it. Tengu has discovered a new kind of
Hey, it's the
bosonic
crawling
matter,
dude. The
a sort of
coworker.
negative photon. And in so
14
doing,
issue,
unlocking
okay.
entirely new mathematics. Exactly what this means for research here at Cascade is unclear. We are charting new territory and making new discoveries almost daily.
It's just a catwalk that goes over here.
I feel we have pass through the
As you
looking
can see,
glass.
there's dudes over there. Fun, huh? Alright. Suppose I'll put away, some of this stuff for right now. Oh, I forgot I had the powder crystal on me. That's fine. Alright. And goodbye. Got the bathroom. Always fun. I already used the bathroom, so I don't need to use it. And you have nothing I want. And that's nothing I need. Okay. Another source of water right here. Again, I'm not going to grab it. I don't need them right now. Hard hat, don't need. Some weird little office areas right here. And a back door that is not open. So if you want to play this stealthy, which glass I can break? You gotta be real careful right here. You want to open this up. You open up the door. Might as well loot what you can in here, which is nothing of import at the moment. Might come back later for some of that stuff, but I don't need it right now. Then come around. Fighting people, because it's fun. Blah. Now, I know how loud that sounds. It really does sound loud. But, it's not that loud. We got a commander here. And, but... Now, there is no guarantee that our crowbar will definitely kill these guys as we get them. It's just a hope. Where's the ladder up to there? Is it an elevator? No. Well, it's probably an elevator here, just not one you can use. Oh, there it is. And we got a radio pack. That is leather. Alright, up here. And I don't think there's any guys up here, but now the Dr.
A
Mance.
microscopic entity in its home antiverse.
Talk about a creature called the
IS-121 is a
Tarrasque.
staggering titan in our own. How the gatekeepers managed to secure not one, but two of these behemoths is quite frankly beyond me. I suspect it is best not to ask.
No, the Tarrasque
Our
and the Behemoth.
necessary force. Confronting nightmares and returning with them in chains.
And boop.
121.
And we're good.
An incredible specimen. Our research continues.
Continuing forward towards the goals. Alright. And down here is a portal. And there's not really much down there. I mean, if you come around, there's like like a ledge over here underneath it. Yeah, it's got some stuff. Not all that important. Little bits of loot. And now it gets to get loud. Don't walk into the smoke. It hurts. Now this is going to get real loud for a moment.
Should have been failed. Speak.
Tell me, what is the purpose?
We must fix it. We must
All right.
fix it. But keep it going. We must fix it.
So this guy is always madly rambling.
Persist. The train must roll on. Yes, no matter what. I cannot rest. I must keep
He,
going.
like
Cannot
many others,
stop.
has lost his
We know
mind.
what will happen. What we feared for so long.
All right.
All these years. Cannot stop.
That'll
Keep
stop
going.
some of his rambling. Alright, now we go into the controls here. Not a whole lot. Boom. Around. Axle grease. Important trade item for what we're doing. And here is the backup way out. Always remember, there's a backup way out of every dimension. We're also going to need pocket watches, which is suddenly going to give us a ton of stuff. We already have briefcases back home, but I'm going to grab one for right now. And we're about to have to kill a guy that we can't. There we go. Heavy weapons for the win. Especially because I'm a slidey boy. Alright, turn the light on. I think one of the reasons why I like this place is I don't really need the light most of the time. and infinite respawning construction lights and fancy sconce slabs, which you can carry a stack of 10 of them. I'm sure it's heavy, but they save you all the resources of making lights. But hey, look at that, metal scrap. Metal scrap. And we'll get construction XP as we do this. So coming here and at least once and getting the sconce slabs is usually a pretty good thing. Hey, got 2. Although I will probably, hey, lounge couch, tolerable, not be keeping too many of those bad boys around. Alright, in here we get to be a ninja. Thank you for your donation to the cause. Military pack I don't care about. Then we really start breaking stuff. I'm going to do the whole break everything, pick everything up, and then I'm going to start dumping stuff as need be. It's also never-ending supply of fire extinguishers. But yeah, this place is a hub of all kinds of resources from this section. Flat Hill is a great place in relation to the first area. This is the place for this area. Car battery charger. I don't have room for it. Well, we're going to get rid of that. Already running out of room. It's going to be a matter of figuring out what we do and don't need. Pocket watches are rough because they take up a whole spot just for themselves. I'm going to say no to the cracked lights. They're real useful, but they're not that useful. Alright. Now, if you notice, I don't, it's normal just jumping around. My wonderful suit that I have makes my life a little easier, but that's about it. There's another watch. We've got 3 of them. I don't need any regular metal scrap, though. Alright, now, this guy's important. You want to move past the door, open it up. Blah. Murder. I don't have any space for electronic scrap. I don't need cloth. Another watch, another briefcase. If you notice, you get a lot of those here. That's metal scrap. I think I already dumped my metal scrap. Yep. We're going to have to dump more over time. Door will not budge. Forgot about that. Yep, you hear another dude. Nothing in here but paper. Okay. So again, kind of sneak past a little bit. You can actually hit him from behind the counter. And he's dead. Now, silver scrap. What am I going to dump for that? I think I'm actually going to dump my nets. I can make more of those. I mean, I can make more of all the ammo I'm carrying, but, well, other than the bullets. But, yeah, we want silver scrap because we need to make solder. And silver is also one of the most important resources in the whole frickin' game. You always want more silver. Always. Alright. Now this is going to be the first place in here that I actually need to run a battle.
Target!
And dead. There's a couple spots that make your life inconvenient, but not that many in here. And plus, on top of it all, it's awesome because it's a frickin' train. Oh, briefcases stack. I did not know briefcase. I thought briefcases didn't stack. I might as well bring a pile of briefcases with me. We don't need this many. But I think they might break down into leather as well. Yep, they break down into leather. So, convenient. much silver do we have? 11? Yep, that sounds about right. I may have done this run a couple times. So we've got what we need. We're just trying to exit. I see a familiar green glow. And that will actually open up some additional space. Oh, well. Oh. More axle grease. Now, if you successfully don't make too much noise out there, he won't be activated. And murder. As much as I love you, Radio Pack, you're not that important. We got axle grease. And so down here is, of course, another battery. How many batteries? We have 2 battery charges. I will get rid of the ethyl oil for another. And have we here a locked door that we can't actually get past. And so, yeah, that's the thing. Give me one moment here. We should be live again. All right. Woof. Man, if only I edited this would be a lot better. But okay, just to show you, we can't open that door from this side. As we go through the train, it's going to be an up and down process. All right. Let's make sure the mic is still going because I had to change how this is. There we go. Looks like it's still golden. All right. Blap. We're about to see one of my favorite things in this entire game. Not that guy. That guy's a jerk. Now, on a funny note, this guy right here, if you get his attention, he will run over here and kill himself on the laser. It's a very dangerous laser. But we're not going to let him get that far. There are several guys in this chain that I have a theory that they die easier than others, and he's one of them. We have a model train. What do I not need? I don't need screwdrivers. Package the train. Give me the train. I like trains. I'm weird, I know it, and it's fine. Now this guy, on a rare occurrence, you can sneak up on him, but usually he notices you.
Target.
Yep. Bonk. And you know what? Oh, I forgot to... You get hit. I'll stop you for a moment. There we go. Net gun is far more useful against aliens. I forgot to reload everything. I am smart. Wow, I love that noise. Makes me feel very confident that it's going to murder things. Come down here. We can open this door and then... Oh, get your butt down here. And then this door, and the train is open. Yeah, the laser hurts. Ah! Talk to Derek Mance.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting.
I don't actually care what you got to say, buddy.
Cascade Research Facility. Though I struggle to accept the
Extra grease.
implications, the data gives me no choice. The train's
All right. Now, normally you think
tied
you're in the clear when you come
inextricably to the
here.
atomic
There's a problem with that,
attractions
though.
of the region it appears to be passing through.
There's a poor dude in the bathroom.
Stop. The limit of the ensuing chaos is at best uncertain.
All right. Let's eat our MRE.
Immense. I'll be drafting up containment procedures in the morning.
Pick up some peas. Drink the water. I could really use another one of those. One splint, I can deal without one splint. Now I'm gonna break my leg, but you know, it's a thing. All right. You think you're done with the train, but there's always one thing here. Don't have room for crystal. All right. Grinder discs. We may have some of the other thing, but we don't have any back here. And it's now nighttime. Always fantastic. But we made it through the dimension. We've got everything we need to trade with the dude to fix all the problems. All right. Pretty sure these guys have not respawned. There should be some water over here. Drink it anyway, wash myself. It's always good to be clean. For multiple reasons. Mostly because there are sicknesses in the game. Yeah, here's the map. We are up here. Surface tunnel, dig site, the ladies at Synchrotron. Yeah. We are pretty much done with this area. Alright. So, if anybody watches this and wants to give any particular opinions on where... Oh, God, the balloon scared me. Where we should set up our next base, let me know. I believe I have edited the... Wait, where am I going? I don't need to go down there. I'm being an idiot. I'm trying to go back into the caves, and... It's dark. The light does nothing. Well, it does very little. But we're gonna go the slightly lazier route. Just gotta kill one enemy. You dead. Heavy weapons are... Oh, uh-oh. It's doing the thing again. There we go. So one of the updates, they had a glitch where you couldn't use the controller to control this thing. Like, you could move forward and backward, you just couldn't turn. It's really weird. Now, there might be a security robot for us to fight, too. Depending on if it came out tonight. It came out tonight. Yep, don't worry about me. I'm gonna try to sneak by you. And no need to fight the security robot. Boom. Alright. Successful loot run. Especially for successful supplies that we need. In here, I'm going to put the batteries. For right now, you and you can go in there. Boom, 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 boom. Put you back where you're supposed to go here in a moment. But yeah. That's what I like to call a successful run. Alright. Got a couple lamps that, it's probably going to become metal more than anything else. But I like the construction XP. Alright. Call me greedy. Alright. You know what? It's the middle of the night. Let's do a resty poo. By that I mean we're going to rest, and then we're going to use the bathroom. Rest and poo. Yep, I'm taking off my hat. Baha. Alright. Get through here. And boop. And boop. And yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay, we're going to take off our irradiated suit. Yeah, we don't too much stuff in there. You know, I'll take out you. Empty mug. I'm gonna need to get more of those here shortly because I want to make explosives. Not even gonna lie, they are hella useful. I probably should have brought some to face the base that we took down. One of them. Where are my coils? Am I just out of...
The safety rating of this sector is now -4. Please
We'll put those
exit
there, and we'll
sector
put those sconce
via
lamps there.
Main surface tunnel. Have a safe.
I
and
tried to
successful
use the
day.
service tunnel, lady. It didn't work. Rude. Alright, I'm just turning you into metal, and then I got the axle grease, which I'll need to trade. We need to cook up some solder. Do-do-do. Which is just you there. And I need a metal scrap. And I'm gonna grab these because I need to do stuff with those. And where'd I put my silver? There's where I put my silver. Split stack, just one. All right. Yeah, while I'm at it, let's combine up the water. We don't have any bad water, so you can chill here. Alright, while I'm here and cooking things, let's... the carbuncles are going to go bad. I'm just going to deal with it. I don't need fresh... What recipes do I have? Cooked gooey meat steak. So we're going to cook up some more of these and make some more salads. That'll stretch out the life. Well, they're not that bad. I believe it's fagiri I can make with the rice. Yeah, let's make 5 groups of that. Now, I believe I've discussed placeable foods with before, but anything you place will not go bad. Its condition only matters while it's in your inventory, and the moment it's placed, boom. Never have to worry about that going bad. That's just food that for the rest of the game will be there and will be doing its thing. So that'll stop some of the stuff from spoiling. Let's eat some of my food that's already cooked. Nom nom nom. That's about all I need to do with my food. I've been finding enough peas and stuff through experience to get this going. We have solder. We're gonna put there. Grab a bunch of solder. Put you back here. Alright, now I'm gonna come here and I'm going to recycle the pocket watch. I want those chains, and I'm also gonna turn that into more metal. And I can begin the process of making my own trinkets now, other than the balloon. The balloon's important. I love the balloon, don't worry. Armor and gear. We've got the core companion. When you make pets, you turn one of these, and your pets are just very, very much more in power. We've got the ever popular one here, the crystalline vial, which will recharge your equipment in your inventory. And it reveals invisible entities, but it also glows. The Geiger counter keychain, it's more of a fun oddity than anything else. And my personal favorite, Spuddy. He makes loot drops much better. It. Spuddy's my friend. Don't judge Spuddy. We'll grab you. And we're gonna make a Spuddy. And we're also gonna make a crystalline vial, but I need a test tube for that. Let's make one of those. Go back. Crystalline vial. So, we got Spuddy. And you're gonna notice my equipment ability is gonna go down here. Not by a lot. It's enough that the balloon is core for early game since it's been introduced. Like, I love the balloon. It's a fantastic addition to the game. That being said, I no longer need the balloon. I will deal without it. My strength has gone up. I can carry more weight. I'm good. And we got a train. There we go. Train replica. All right. Got a nice little collection of trinkets there. Trinkets. Nice little collection of stuff. So if you notice, I got some stuff that's not fully charged. Let's equip this bad boy. And it will slowly charge stuff. The Sigil of Hearth for combat is you move faster in combat and foes drop more ammo is good. But this makes it so that their increase of their item drop weights. Alright. Now to the trading. It's going to be interesting to see how I can get this bad boy to the new location. All right. We have got that's the pot we needed.
Most of what I need is around here somewhere.
Go to trade.
But you might need to go a little further.
Fiber optic cable.
There's places that ain't on the map.
We're actually going to get...
Look around the trans.
Fill our inventory. We don't need the solder for anything else.
Stop. Best of
And
luck.
diodes. Axle grease is just diode fodder. Murmurs of agreement. Now, I'm going to come here, and we're going to... Okay, we can make paint. It's semi-useful for multiplayer to designate where stuff is. It's more for prettiness. I don't know if I'll prettify any of my bases. What do you guys think? My next base, should I prettify it? It'll take more time from trying to zoom past everything. Nope. Energy brick? Energy bricks are part of so many things. Coil. Yay, we now can create our own charging stations. It's very useful to becoming more dependent. And the healing mother truckin' briefcase. I love this thing. It is awesome. I'm assuming it's metal scrap, not solder. It's solder? I just traded away all my solder. Son of a biscuit. I do not have my silver on me. Fuggle nugget. Silver is in here. Split stack, just one. Boom. Let's go waste some more water. Alright, let's condense this down. Yep, that's not going to matter. Alright. Nope. Wrong button. Alright. Now we can put this stuff back away. We do need one diode. Split stack, just one. We're just going to need one of these, just one. And then we can put away that, and not enough room for that. We're starting to run out of room in the base. Again. Now, if you're noticing, I'm starting to get an impressive collection of trinkets on me. You really need to start going, what am I going to carry? What's going to be good? I'm going to take Spuddy over the ammo. And I don't need to have the employee locator on me. Alright. We can condense up some space with these. should make my life a little easier. I don't like it being full. What can I grab that's... the anniversary I can take out of you, and... I can... Yeah. Pardon me while I recycle another one of my anvils. Alright. And you're now full. You can now get to live in there. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Split stack, just one. No, whatever. Split stack, just one. There, you. Over. I hate how the recycling thing does that. Split stack, just one. Oh, wait, no, I want two. Because I need one for the briefcase, and it'll take what's in my inventory first. I forgot I was cooking more solder. Alright, put you back. Alright. And let's make the healing briefcase. Boom. You now have a briefcase that's deployable, that creates a field around it that heals. I used to think it was a multiplayer thing. It is not. It's actually insanely useful for single player. You know, at the anniversary, I'm going to put you in there. Especially if you have slow healing, you have just fixed your health problems by having one. You've got a free space. And another one for the sigil, and then one for the solder. And yeah. Let's repair up our stuff. Go to repair, use a rebar, metal, bunch of tech scrap, bunch of metal. We're repaired. I don't need to worry as much about charging now. But the briefcase, let it do its thing. You combine that that charger with the radio briefcase, you actually got just insane power. Your weapons will probably break before they'll run out of power. It's fun. All right, we now have proper healing as well. Let's repair, and you metal bits, you can go there for now. Alright, first things first. Let's get ready to do some murder. What time is it? 1 p.m. My needs are good enough. Not everybody needs to be like me, and every single time you leave the base, be like, yes, I want to be maxed out. I have a tendency to do that. It's a little weird. One of my favorite guys to murder, because he's just ammo. Around here. And we got him in one hit. Nice. I hate these guys. Alright. And this is
Where are the dog tidings?
repair. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum. Alright. Next is got the one down there. Did the lens, which is in the caves. I'm having a stupid moment, so we're gonna do the old school and literally follow the lines. Green is good. It's the one that comes up through there. Red is not good. I thought we did red. No, it's the other part. We did the lens, which is down in the yellow. Yeah. Come up here. Fix it with the diode. We are now ready to overload the synchrotron. And open up a whole new chapter. Notice how Frake is
I
gone.
know it sounds crazy, but if Frake says it'll work, well, I trust him. Just
The
stand
music
back
just
when it all
feels
goes
so
up.
loud today, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's just in my ear. But it's like loud versus even the conversation. So I don't know. Alright. This area is always a safe place. You guys ready for some super science? I forgot to grab more nets. Well, I don't use that many. I don't use this very often. That is the synchrotron that all the pipes are leading up into. Yeah, there's soldiers upstairs. I'm gonna be killing them on my way up. Because they deserve it. Because they're weird, religious, fanatic terrorists. It's another key chest. Ladder's always on the other side. Let's go back to sneaking.
Adversary.
Take that. I will take your MRE. I don't care about the cracked light right now. And this is still one of my favorite moments of the game. You've spent all the time fixing stuff. Like, I'm a big fan of the Dead Space franchise, for example, and System Shock, and those kind of games where you're constantly working towards fixing stuff around. And so this appeals to me more than just a little. And there we go, we got Frakes.
I have to admit, you surprised me. I had to come and see this for myself. You gonna do the honors?
Got anything
I
else to
wouldn't say we have a lot of time.
And wow. And that's a black hole we've
my
created.
God.
Boop.
There's your exit. Nothing a micro black hole couldn't take care of.
Micro.
Now you can get into labs. We'll follow soon. But I'm not leaving any of my team behind.
Yeah, you
could
are.
be useful. Try not to get yourself killed.
Alright. Black hole has been established. I do love that animation. They did a very good job with that. But you guys haven't noticed, every 30 seconds I am gushing about this game. Because it is, and I'll be honest, for anybody watching at this point, it's my favorite game right now. I can't even describe how much I love this frickin' game. I have not come across a game for years that has inspired this much. Like, you know, playing hours upon hours of playing Minecraft, or I've also kind of, thanks to this, gotten into Core Keeper thanks to the crossover that I wanted to check out, and I enjoyed the game, and Terraria, which I enjoyed previously. Alright. There are 3 things I want to do before I actually adventure forth. One is we're going to be getting another unique item / trinket / Easter egg along the way. So that'll be a thing. Ooh, yeah. Load up the rest of the world, please. I don't see any enemies. Dude doesn't respawn. Alright. New goal, of course, to get to the labs. And then we got some other stuff in the compendium. Let's get that to shut up. The coworker. Okay. What time is it? 4:30 p.m. I think I'm also going to wait for it to be morning before I adventure. Meaning that the adventure itself might take place next video. Episode. Alright. I want... Oh, that's another paint. Blap. 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 Purple paint. Right now we've got purple... Alright, they all appear in one section here. Probably tools. Yeah, we got purple, blue, brown, and purple. The blue is very close to the base blue, but it's just a little off. Alright. I'm not going to bother making... Yeah, I can make you now. I don't have enough pipes to make you now, so there's that plan gone. That's going to be more important at the next base, because I don't know if it has a charger where I'm thinking of setting up. That fits my rules. If it's got a place to charge, and it's has survivors next to it. At least in the start, because that's been the case with all the rest of our bases. So, like the first base in the basement had Thule, who eventually left. I never made my explosives. Do I have enough room or enough time for... I only have one mug. We need to go drink some coffee. I'm gonna go to the easy coffee maker. I should have time. Just thought of the name of this episode. Trains, black holes, and coffee. It's more creative than 3 turds, I suppose. I don't have anything in here, right? Yep. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't use the... you can use the tram to get your area to do the base. It's cart or vehicle. And just one. Nope. Gonna get some sneak XP. I'm gonna get a little irradiated because we're next to him, which is fine. Oh, really, dude? Thank you. Let's go get the coffee. Say hi to Warren. It's been a little while since you've seen him. Hi, Warren. The base upstairs had the lady who was up in the office, the one that was in the gym. And our current base, of course, had the lady that was hiding under the base for a bit. And now my phone is going nuts. I don't know why. Oh, we're gonna get... Now, denied my money. Here, I'll grab the coffee mug. Almost all the good base places have options for stuff, and there's a particular... You know what? I'll kill the mother truckers that are over here, because I'm over here. And they're going to be attacking the random stuff I had sitting around. There you are. You're both now very dead. I'm just here for the coffee, which I'm now going to drink a bunch of coffee, and it's going to make me have to poop. And the weight is going to go up on them, ironically. Oh, yeah.
I believe I need to,
Defecate.
defecate.
Hey, that's what happens when you drink a ton of coffee. Alrighty, ready. And the tram will come here. I'm gonna laugh if we make it across in time to get in the other tram and go, but I doubt it. It's pretty quick. We might get to see it moving a little bit. Hey, there it is. Whoosh. Tram action. I'll get off of the seat because less chance that I'm going to glitch off the sides, which does happen. I just ran into another problem with that the other day with my main game. Just got on a tram. It launched me into space. Hence why the no deaths is questionable. And while a no death run, survival run is less of a priority. Okay. I got my coffee. Let's poop. Let's get that out the way. We're going to have to go. Really? Am I just sucking that bad? I don't know how to poop. It's supposed to be diarrhea, not constipation when you have this much coffee. Alright. And there's a couple more things that Alright, we're back. I was receiving a million billion texts. Okay. And I let the game running. So let's make... I don't know how many stacks these make. We'll find out shortly. We're going to make 3. And these bad boys are powerful. Very, very powerful. Let's eat you. What are the rest of my needs? I'm doing pretty well. I made a whole lot of food that I don't need. Then that's fine. I don't know why I'm not... Oh, I've got the shield equipped. That's why. I'm like, why am I so hot? Got our worms over there. We need a big worm to make a big suit. Yeah, I need to make... Under travel and vehicles, we're going to make... I need to make more screws. I'll make 5 screws. 3 of these. And, of course, the ever-present ramp when we're using these to get to another area. You guys will see why in a little bit. It'll be more funny for some of you who are old enough to remember the things. Which I know sounds mildly ominous, but it's a thing. I am businessman from business land, doing business things. Put away the ammo. It's gonna be hard leaving a lot of this stuff behind. But on that note, thank you very much for coming along. We're gonna come here, admin. Force world save, go back, take a couple steps, and then leave game. Thank you very much for everybody for coming along for this wonderful journey of mine. And as we continue going through the episodes. Alright, and be awesome to each other. Suck it, outros.